What's up guys, James here from BootWizard Boot Reviews, and it is still bootmas, which means more BootWizard Boot Awards for 2019. So today we are looking at the top 6 remakes of 2019. So this is a boot we've had in the past, we have potentially loved, and it's been brought back in all of its glory. And we're not talking colorway callbacks here, we're talking full boots. We are looking for one-to-one remake uppers, and we are looking for that nostalgia to wash all over us. Remember to like the video, remember to get subscribed, and let's jump into my top 6 remakes for 2019. At number 6, it's a boot that I really love, and I actually think is better than this brand's current speed boot lineup. And it is, of course, the Adidas X99. And the only reason this comes in at number 6 is because it's not really a remake. It's more of a reimagining of an old concept. Adidas have taken the 99-gram Adizero and they've made it a usable, wearable boot in 2019 that, as I said, I actually think this is a better boot than what you're going to get from either the X19.1 or the X19 Plus, which is a hell of an accolade for a limited edition, one-off, inspired by kind of boot. It does weigh 180 grams, and while it has a lot of cool callbacks and design cues to that original 99-gram boot, it's simply not a remake. Number 6. At number 5, it's a boot that certainly could be up for worst remake of the year, but I still absolutely love it. It is, of course, the F50 FG. Now, the F50 FG does what the X99 failed to do, which is give you a one-to-one remake upper of that original F50 Tune-It, which is very cool. However, it's been slapped on the Sprint frame, which is the current tooling for the Adidas X line, and that has actually made this a wearable, usable boot. Kind of. Everything I love about this boot comes from the fact that it is that one-to-one remake upper, and it is so unbelievably flawed. This has huge seams of stitching. If you want to see my full review, my full breakdown of this, then do click the link up in the corner, because I love this for all the wrong reasons. It's a genuinely fantastic thing to have this, but why on earth did Adidas give us an F50.6 Tune-It remake, possibly the worst F50 ever made? I don't know, but I don't care, and I still kind of love it, but because it is so unbelievably flawed, it has to be number 5. I'm going to lump 4 and 3 together because I can't really pull them apart, and they were released at the same time. This is, of course, the Adidas Predator Precision and the Adidas Predator Accelerator remakes from earlier in the year, in those David Beckham and Zinedine Zidane drops. These again were one-to-one remake uppers on the new generation Predator outsole, which actually suits those boots really nicely. They look fantastic. The gold Accelerator is something we'd never got before, so while it's a remake, it's in a brand new colorway for Zidane being famous for rocking gold boots. For personal nostalgia reasons, I do prefer the Precision. It is the exact one-to-one remake, including color, of the boots that Beckham scored that goal against Greece with, and being English, that's kind of a big deal for me. So this one's down to you. What do you want at 4? What do you want at 3? Let me know down in the comments, but I'm lumping them together. It's the Predator Accelerator and the Predator Precision remakes for Beckham and Zidane. At number 2, it's a boot that would easily have made number 1 on this list if it wasn't for a release that happened literally a couple of days ago as I'm recording this video. But my number 2 is the Nike Total 90 Laser re-release, and this has come in that iconic colour, really harking back to those Wayne Rooney adverts. I absolutely love these, and the reason that I do think it's so high is because this is a perfectly usable, really fantastic boot that still competes in this modern day and age. It's a one-to-one remake upper, so everything you were expecting from that Tasian synthetic upper is still there. The striking element, the precision rings, they're all still there. It gives you all those vibes that you want, and then on top of that, it's been put on the old hyper-reactive Hypervenom Phantom 3 sole plate, which suits this perfectly, really updates the boot, shaves off a lot of weight, and I really don't have much, if anything, to complain about when it comes to this Laser 1 remake. So that means at number 1, it is of course the very recently released, as in yesterday released, Adidas Predator Mania Remake in that red and silver colorway. I have been fortunate enough to already get my hands on a pair of these and even have them on feet, and honestly, they're fantastic. Again, another perfect one-to-one upper recreation of that original Mania with all the stitching, those beautiful striking element vibes that come from that rubberized striking element. The sole plate again suits that boot quite nicely. It brings it into a modern age, and it really does shave so much weight off the boot that it makes it a viable modern option for you to go out and wear on the pitch today. I have two complaints about this boot. One is that the Predator Mania stripes do not go under the bottom of the boot like they did on the original. We could have put Nemesis tooling on this boot and had those Predator stripes go underneath for just that final perfect little accent, that perfect little callback to the original boot. And the same as the Accelerator and the Precision, they're simply too expensive. These retail for £300 British pounds. Now, I know they're limited, and I know that it is a really desirable thing and you can charge more for that, but £300 is so excessive for any of those three Predator remakes, especially when you consider Nike were knocking theirs out at under the price of their current top-end boots. But despite those little niggles, it is a Mania, it is a one-to-one upper remake, and I can't really be mad at that. And that is my list. Do you agree with me? What would your number 1 have been? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like this video, and also if you're not already, get subscribed by clicking over here. And if you want to see some reviews, some playtests of the boots in this video, then click the list over here. Well, that's everything from BootWizard here today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.